Alright guys, welcome back to VegaTV Plays Surviving the Aftermath. Let's just jump straight into the game. I'm guessing that you guys came over from episode 1, and if you didn't, I recommend watching episode 1 to see how we got here and how you get specialists and all that. All that good stuff. We're still pretty early in our development, but we're running on high speed. Let's see here. We got a specialist ready for action, but let's first look at the... Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. Let's first look at this. So, we see that the planks and stuff are pretty far away, and we're low on planks and concrete, so we might want to get a couple more haulers. So we might have a couple too many people employed right now. Let's take one out of the recycler because we have a lot of plastic. Alright, so as I said, we have a lot of plastic, and we have some plastic on our scout here. So we don't need to pull that back. We might want to get the dried jerky back, because I don't think we have that kind of food in our camp. But it's not a big deal. We can keep going. Okay, so this is our first hazardous area, and here we have concrete, which is nice. There's a 33% chance of danger, and it's 1 out of 3 on hazard. So let's see what that means when when it's our turn again on the world map. We actually want to get some research points running quite quickly, and we also want to get a medical tent up and running. I know I said that we don't have enough colonists, but bear with me on this one, because when you need it, you need it. Alright. Pandemic. Ooh, yeah, here we go. So this is why I sort of wanted to build a medical tent. Pandemic. The first sign of a pandemic are upon us. At first it was just a cough, but then the fever picks up. People start dropping like flies, and the colony grinds to a halt. Now it's a question of how quick you react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but if left unchecked, it spreads like wildfire. So, the pandemic comes in waves, infecting colonists. Untreated colonists will eventually die. The disease dehydrates the body, increasing colony water consumption. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the water supply. Build enough medical facilities to treat the infected. Antibiotics speed up the healing process. Scavenge them from the world map. So, again, I don't know where I can see my amount of antibiotics. I would think that it should be under medicine, but it's not there. So either I have none, or, and it says it's 2 days before the catastrophe strikes. So let's build a medical tent down here by the tents, and another one. Let's put right here. So we're making 2 medical tents, and we're going to leave them unstaffed. Let's see how we're doing on materials. We're actually low on that. How are we doing on water, though? Okay, so we're consuming less than half. It's like, what's that? 40%? 40% of our actual production. So we don't have to care about the water. Let's pull some people off their work to make sure that. Ooh, what's this? Plastic depleted. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So they've fixed that. It's not really an issue anymore. It's underground now, so you need a plastic extractor for that. That's nice. Because that was a problem before, that when it was gone, it was gone. So you had no more plastic available for the entire colony. So let's see. We actually don't need plastic right now, so you don't have to work there. How are we doing on metal? Let's keep going for metal. And food is always important. And then let's check out our specialist. So this is our first, basically, combat scenario without actually being combat. You see we lost a little bit of health, and we gained 46 concrete. This one is empty then? No, so we don't have to keep going in there. So to heal up our scout, we need to take her back into the base. But we will wait a little bit before we do that, I think. Okay, so it's they're coming up. You can see the construction has started on both of them. We have enough available colonists, and there's another day until the catastrophe strikes. So I think we're probably pretty good. I think we also have one person, injured. So let's just keep one person in here. Yeah, okay. So now we have no people in the medical tent, basically because we don't need it. Let's check out this land. Oh, research point, yes. That's exactly what we wanted. That's perfect. So with research point, we can actually start doing things on the tech tree. And I'll show you guys the tech tree in a little bit. Let's see. We're now good on where we want to be, so until the catastrophe strikes, the pandemic contagion strikes. I mean, let's not care about it. Let's move the work area up here. So that's a lot of concrete, but no plank. Down here we have concrete and plank. Let's go for that until we get a forester and that kind of thing running. And the berries, we're still good there. Now we're just waiting for the pandemic to strike. It's gonna happen pretty soon, and you guys will see how. I mean, if we, ooh, colonist has an idea. It's a bad time to have an idea. More than a bit of wool. One of the colonists approaches you, appearing more than a bit nervous. She says that she might be able to provide some clothing for the colony. Her grandmother used to teach her while she was a child, and she seems fairly confident that she still remembers how it goes. The question is, do you trust her skills? I have 81 fiber. Girl, I trust you with my life. It looks like you have exactly what it takes to make clothing. You look like a well-clothed individual. Yeah. There you go. Nice. 4 clothing from 3 fibers. Can't you just keep doing that then? I mean, right. So you give her some fiber and she seemed thankful for your trust. As expected, the works take some time, but she finally returns with some absolutely stunning traditional garbs. You're certain that wearing these will not only keep people warm, but make them look amazing as well. Oh yeah, it's all about, the new style in the colony, and only 4 people can have this style. It's pretty intense. It's pretty sick. So the thing with research point is that you don't need to sorry about that. You don't need to take them back to the colony. This is actually, it goes straight into our our pile here. So what we can do now is that we can actually wait until the pandemic is over, I think, until we start doing tech. Alright, so what people do we want to take out? Let's take out the plastic guy. Yeah, we don't need more metal right now. You can keep working. The food production, I want the food production to keep running. And let's hire some people. So we need some carriers as well. So unfortunately, all the food production can't run. But we're good on food for now. Doing pretty well. And I'm guessing the potatoes can keep growing even if nobody's attending them. I would presume. Alright, so take the remainder. And let's just get back to the map. So, come on, pandemic. I'm waiting for you. Specialists. I wonder if there's somewhere down here we can see. Menu. Statistics, specialists, tech tree. I just want to know how much antibiotics I have. Is that too much to ask? Can I see it in the tent? No. Alright, so the pandemic is spreading and the berries are depleted. No, everything's happening at the same time. That's a joke, by the way. Don't care much about the berries. So, nothing's happening right now. Just handle it quickly or people will die. Well, nobody's sick yet. We're doing fine. Our colonists are strong. Ooh, Rippers. Attack 5, defense 1. They have 5 HP and they have 390 somethings. It looks like those, but it might be something else that has like the same outline. Let's say it's green or something in the liquid. Might be research point. Ooh, group of survivors arrived at the gate. That's perfect. So it's 2 adults, no children. They have 13 potatoes, 2 tools, and 2 clothing. We need this kind of people, so it's fine. Survivors are seeking shelter. I keep wondering, there's no way all technology turned useless when things went down. So what happens to planes, tanks, and everything else? You ask too many questions, boy. No. No, you can come in. Ah, Zachary. Zachary's infected. And now we have homeless people. Let's make a tent real quick. Let's not make it right next to here. Let's see. As long as the road keeps going past, I'm fine with it. There you go. Alright, so 3 colonists are infected now. Oh, and another berry bush. Let's take that one then. We're still doing fine on water. Actually, taking in those colonists, we should have checked our water supply first. I knew that we were pretty good on it, but we should have had a look up there. That's kind of bad. So as you see, we are, let's say, weaker, but we have 80 HP. He has 5. So as you see here, minor victory. We have 4 damage. He has 5, and he has 1 thing. But we still deal way more damage. And there you go. Well, that was hard, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of weird, those fights. It's like it doesn't matter. Ooh, trade. This is new to me. Nice. Alright, so let's just check out the tech tree. So going into the food tab, we see we have communal eating, which allows us to make a cook house and a logging camp. So logging camp boosts food production. Let's see. The cookhouse creates and distributes nutritious meals from raw food ingredients. So we put in raw food, we get nutritious meals. Logging camp produces firewood for cookhouses to operate. Alright, so they need firewood to operate. That's fine. And then we have advanced farming, which allows bigger fields. Alright. Alternate proteins. Ah, insect farm. Requires energy. Okay, so insects won't grow unless you electrocute them. That's good to know. Protected crops. Gives you a greenhouse, but still requires energy. I don't know if that, translates into the real world, but yeah. So, boring methods. Clean water can be hard to come by, especially in dry climates, so we can make a bore well and a large water tower so we can get more water, but requires electricity. Delicacies, mill and bakery. Ooh. Mill produces flour, but it requires wheat. Wheat. Chef training. Mess hall. Alright. Produces more meals. So then we have production. We go for energy, and then storage, junk recycling, biofuel, energy production, wind turbines, yeah. So, can we make wind turbine already? Yeah, cool. Energy stacking and industrial mining. Here we have the extractors. we might want to go this direction. We'll check out the other ones as well. So we have colony, communal living, shanty, tenement. Okay, so it gives us 3 colonists on the shanty, 8 in the tenement. And it looks like they are safer than tents and emergency shelters and give better protection against radiation. So people are probably happier living in a shanty or tenement than living in, you know, whatever we have them in right now. And then we have schools. Educating future generation at schools is more important than it's ever been. Educated children gain a permanent production bonus once they start working. This is alpha omega right here. Schools. Remembrance. Okay, so happiness bonus. Fine. Comfortable housing, I suppose. Knowledge preservation in library, and then aggression release. Arena. Ooh. Requires energy. So do you power the people? I don't know. I'm not sure if they've thought through this energy thing, because I mean, they had arenas way back in the day, right? Like the Romans and the Greek. I'm pretty sure they didn't have that much, you know, electricity. They did have a lot of energy though, especially the Romans. They ran out all over the place. Couch potato, movie theater, and game arcade. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is new to me. Security, general storage, hazmat engineering. Here we can take away the nuclear waste. Reinforced gate, approach, blah blah blah. Survivor groups are questioned in more detail before being allowed to join the colony. All right, so it gives us more information on the colonists that are coming. Centralized repair, maintenance depot. Automatically fixes damaged buildings within its work radius. Yeah, okay, that's a lazy man's building. Medical center, field hospital. All right, requires energy. Frontier outpost. Okay, unlocks outpost depots, used for establishing and maintaining outposts on the world map. Expanding your colony's influence past its borders is essential for the colony's survival. This is very new to me. Outposts allow specialists to drop off their scavenged resources without traveling back to the colony. After dropping the resources off at the outpost, they are automatically transferred to the colony. Yes, this is very important in some time. Not right now. Exploration. We get a garage for repairing and storing cars. Vehicles found in the world map must first be brought to a garage for repairs before they can be utilized. Requires energy and oil. Awesome. Bartering. Well, we know what bartering is, but that's basically just, if you don't know, it's just heckling, like getting the price down and getting, you know, selling stuff for more and buying stuff for less. Disaster forecast. We don't need that. We have two days forecast already. I mean, it's more than enough. So I'm thinking we're gonna go for communal living first, because I want to get rid of that. Actually, hang on. So, fear of death. Well, why? Why would you? So I'm sort of questioning myself. Why? What kind of side effects does being unhappy give? Happiness. Putting in extra effort. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe they work harder, work better when they're happy. I'm not sure. It's not help. Your colonists. Let's see. No happiness there. Build a shelter. World map and so forth. Dead colonists. We have none of those. Your colonists. No. I was there already. So I'm wondering if happiness has an actual impact. But let's say that it does, just for fun. Let's just take their word for it and get this. So we have the shanty and the tenement, and then we can also get some education. All right. So now we're starting to become like a better place. Well, I'd rather have them cramped. So we're gonna make that one. Hazel is infected. That's Horrible. Poor Hazel. Insufficient construction materials, so we need more plank. Alright, 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 alright. So, fine. Fine. So what we need to do, what we want to do is we want to create a sawmill. Like so. So we can actually improve our plank situation, because this is kind of annoying. Yeah, there's more research points to have. Alright. Saw that? Shoopy shoopy shoop. What's this? It's blurb kind of deal. It's probably the infection thing. Okay, so colonists want to talk. They've seen something interesting. Looting local. A couple of your colonists have spotted some sort of vehicle stuck down a deep crevasse. It might still have some useful stuff left inside of it, but climbing down without proper gear will be dangerous. They want to try it nonetheless. Claiming it will surely be worth the effort. I mean, we're in a crisis mode. Sure, let them try. Alright, nice. The group lowers one member down. There's indeed an old 4x4 vehicle wedged in tight. But the space is narrow and falling rocks ominously rattle against the truck's body. Most of the doors are rusted shut. After some grunting and strong language, a pile of loot is pulled back to the surface. So we get 7 fiber, and 4 parts. High-end mechanical bits used for advanced building and items. Nice! Thank you, my dearest colonists. Okay, no, the sawmill. Medium. Let's focus on this one. We need planks to get planks. Oh well, at least we have the stockpile kind of thing. 2. All right. Let's go back to the world map. More research. So the outpost is pretty vital, because eventually you start getting down here and over here. And it's a real hassle to have to run back for 10 turns and then back out again. That won't do. That won't do one bit. Leo, can you stop being infected now? It's pretty annoying. I don't think we need people in the medical tents anymore. At least when Leo is good, because it looks like the infection is gone. We got it. We made it. So let's go back to work, people. Do your thing. This is your work area now. I think we should probably also, while we're at it, we can wait. I was thinking we wanted to make a forester right away, to actually regrow some of those trees, but there's no rush. Let's go back to the world map. And loop around, maybe. Alright, so here we have tools. Looks like we're actually running pretty low on tools, so that's very nice. I don't want to give my feedback. You guys are doing good. Stop questioning yourself. Okay, so let's demolish that. And people are homeless again, I'm guessing. So let's make another tenement. There. And then we demolish that one as well. Insufficient materials for tenement. How are we doing on metal? I mean, it's okay. It's not good. Not great. Alright. Someone to venture outside the gate. Again? I mean, guys, you're kind of pushing it. Hunting opportunity. A couple of colonists approach you, requesting permission to open the gate. They've heard animal noises not too far away and would like to go hunting. It's dangerous business where people might get injured or worse, but the food could come in handy. We're good on food. I mean, if it's just food, then I'm sorry. Oh man, your response is taken with some muttering and light protesting. The would-be hunters head back to the colony, seemingly determined to try and convince you again at a later date. Well, that's fine. At a later date, that's good. But right now, we don't need venison. And I'm not going to risk your lives for it, because you're important to me and to the colony and to our survival. There's no way. There's just no way. Can we see the amount of... Noah is adult. Hello, Noah. Good job. Good job getting adulted. Let's keep pulling down those old houses. So here you see the her scavenger skill helps us when pulling out resources. I think that the 10 is default, and then you get 3 more per round. So her remaining action points don't really matter when she goes into that thing. That's kind of meh. So that's why you want to position her before you go in. Let's see, berries. So this area is cleared out. We need to go all the way out there. So let's rather go up here, so we don't have to place it out again in some time. Also, 20 planks, don't mind if I do. How are we doing on water? We're still on over 50%. Food is good, specialist ready for action, let's go. More tools. So yeah, the colonists actually use tools. Colonist item, everyday items for digging, cutting, and so on. A colonist without tools works at a considerably slower pace. And we can actually create tools in the colony as well. But let's wait a little bit before we do that. I don't think it's wise. Let's see, do we get anything from demolishing this? We're at 5 right now. 8. So there's some materials lying right there, so probably gonna use those to create this. So 6 colonists are homeless. This fits 8. Right? 8, yes. And how's our shanty? Well, Noah, come on, man, you just grew up. Why would you? Let's put someone in there then. And also demolish that one so we can use those resources. So it's not the best looking buildings in the world, but they're safe. It's good. It's good. I mean, I love the art style because you can see everything is sort of like Mad Maxi style. Everything it's obviously reclaimed. You see they have a loo on the outside, a toilet. It's pretty amazing artwork. Not gonna lie, like everything, it's so obvious, and the style is pretty good. I wonder if we have... No, we still only have those crops. We can actually unlock more crops eventually. Okay, so this is when it's done. Let's go almost to our length. And then scout. Ooh, nomad camp. Destroy this bandit camp to reveal locations in this sector. Alright, so we need to kill those before we can unlock whatever else there is in this thing. We gotta make sure that we have a look-see on our HP before we do that. We might want to just carry on without doing anything. So let's see, what's our plan? We have 469 more research point that we can start spending. Communal eating, that might be good. That might be good. Remembrance, more happiness, general storage, frontier outpost. We don't need that yet. We don't need that yet. And comfortable houses? No. I mean, you haven't deserved that yet, I would say. I think we're gonna go for the larger fields and the insect farm. Yeah, so this will make us a little bit more effective, and this will probably make the farming more effective, one would assume. 2 deposits depleted. So do you have anything to do? No. You see this line is red? That's a good indicator. Let's go there. Alright, so our new things, we have the cookhouse, which takes 2 corn and 1 fire thingy. Slowly in large quantities. It's the same for all of them. Let's just do the colony thing. Okay, so again, you see we're pretty injured and minor defeat. Oh well. We still only lose a little bit of HP and he loses a lot. So, I don't know, next round or the round after, he's dead. A bandit at the gate, he's acting a little bit odd. Alright, so Trader Bandit. A man approaches the gate with a hefty backpack, bursting out the seams with blueprints, measuring sticks, and other items. He has all the usual bandit trappings, but is acting in a very un-bandit-like fashion. Oi oi, might I address whomever is in charge? A master builder is here, and you better listen. He's building a monument of sorts, and needs construction materials. So how's about we trade, eh? Alright, so I can get 5 electronics for components for 4 metal. Or we could get 4 medicine for 9 fiber plastic. And I'm definitely going to go for that one. Or maybe he has something more exciting to trade. But I think the medicine is more important. We're going to go for that. Much obliged. The self-titled Master Builder shouts. The bandit completes the trade whilst closely guarded by the colonists and takes off with the materials whilst whistling happily as he goes. Well, I wonder why. I wonder how. I'm sorry. That's a song. Alright, so let's construct that road all the way down and see how this large field acts compared to these small ones. Is it better? Is it worse? Yields almost 4 times the harvest of a small field, but takes 4 times the surface area and requires 3 colonists to work efficiently. So it's 4 times as effective as this, basically. So we can demolish this. These, both of them. That means we're only stuck with 1. So this time is a minor victory. You can see we can keep going because we have so much HP. And he died. Maybe. Come on, girl. You can do it. Alright, so we need to select a crop. We select the potato. And we demolish this potato field. I'm thinking I sort of want to demolish this one as well. And then bear with me a little bit. And then construct another large field down here because, you know, fertile land is hard to come by. And make sure that we don't have too many people working on it, right? So we can do the same here just with corn, and now they just have a way larger work surface, right? Depleted berries. Okay, we still have a little bit more. Stockpile is full. That won't do one bit. So that's this one. So now we want to increase our stockpile. Yeah. So maybe a warehouse would be fine. I'm not certain where I want to place it. Maybe here. Because I don't think I'll be able to place too many other things in this area. So let's just create 2 right away. As you can see here, on the stockpile, the food storage can only store food, and the warehouse, yeah, can store tools, clothing, meds, and so on. Food and construction resources can't be stored in a warehouse. So, as you see, construction materials need to be in a stockpile, apparently. Here we want to have our corn production. Let's go. Let's go. Corny man. Alright. So this time, now you got him. Ah, come on, just punch him in the face. Yeah, well, all right, another round. 2 deposits depleted. That's and we're lacking resources here. That's concrete. So it looks like we need to make sure that we get some concrete, and there's a lot of concrete. So that's how we do that. We're still doing very good on food. I think 190 is more than enough. Oh, crap. What did I click on? That's the warehouse. Alright. It's the full warehouse. Gotcha. Allowed resources. After this one is finished, we'll just allow building materials. So, okay. We can actually be a little bit clever here. And cancel that construction. And put a warehouse over here somewhere. Just put it there. Alright. So, allowed resources. Here we can have all of this. So we can actually try to remember clothing and such. No, we can't have that there anyway, so that's whatever. Alright, this time, girl, major victory. We got him. Ooh, that's a lot of research points. But I don't know how much we can fight. We need to be a little bit careful on that one. And also, let's create another stockpile. We can demolish the broken truck and create the other stockpile right here. And say that you don't allow... No, let's not do that. Let's just do this. That's good. That's good. It's good. Alright, so eventually we will have more of these people. We just have to wait for them to show up at the gate. Oh crap! This episode got long, so I'll just say thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying the game. If you do, like, comment, share, subscribe. Be sure to support the guys making the game, Surviving the Aftermath. You can buy it on the Epic Games launcher. I know I keep saying this, but I'm not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by the game. It's just I like small indie companies, and I believe this is made by a small indie company. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.